Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Kenshi. So just like I said I would at the last episode, I said that I'd figure out between episodes exactly what we want to do. Because the area with the blood spiders and everything, as fun as and exciting as that is, I generally agree with what people are generally saying of maybe we should start in an area that doesn't have carnivorous animals first, so that we can level up a bit more first. So, I took the advice. And I agree. So what we did between episodes, you see about 1 week passed. Yeah, I think it's actually exactly one in-game week. So we were at our swamp outpost there. I named it Swamp Outpost just for the sake of us being able to quickly reference back to what it is. We can rename that anytime we're in the area. So we still have that outpost. It's actually fully functional and everything. It's exactly how we left it. But what I did is we stayed in Shark for a little bit. I bought a house on the cheap in Shark just so that we could have like a sleeping bag in there to heal in town if we need to. Mined a little bit, got a little bit of money just to feed ourselves. And what I did was I went back up to this way station. You'll remember this is the way station near the Dust King Tower. This is the one that we ran to and the Dust King followed us to and got his ass kicked. So we went to that way station, picked up a little bit of supplies. We mined right here for a little while, which there's a whole bunch of iron and a little bit of copper there. So we mined in that area for a little while just to get enough food, basically. Get food and a little bit of supplies to start, and I wandered out to this fairly secluded place in Skinner's Rome and made an outpost. So this is a desert outpost, which means food's going to be a bit hard to get. It's mostly going to be like cactus, but we can make cactus rum, which is worth a decent amount of money. The farming prospects are not as good here, but it's a secluded desert. We're going to get a lot of hungry bandits, a lot of dust bandits, you know, weaker humanoid enemies that might rob us of our food, but they're not going to eat us while we're on the ground. So as long as we're very careful and we're a bit lucky and we have a lot of first aid stuff, then we can lose fights and recover to gain toughness, which is an integral part of getting better at the game. All we have here is we just built back up to where we were generally in the previous place, either than not having a wall. So we have the stone processor, a manual stone processor. We have our stone mine, which has 100 stone richness, which is the highest, which is really nice. So we're going to be getting stone and thus building material faster than the previous place. We have an iron mine up there, as well as a manual iron refinery, which I believe we didn't get around to building last time. We have storage for iron plates and building material, which just costs an iron plate each because we can make those now. We have a well, which unfortunately is going to get water very slowly compared to the swamp. It's only 36 water availability. We're probably going to want to do the tech to automate that very early, have it electric powered rather than manual, which is what it is right now. And in the house, we have a sleeping bag on the ground as some little small way to heal. And we have our small research bench, which we bought a little bit of wheat straw at the way station. So the advantage here over the previous place would be no blood spiders. The wildlife is a little bit less scary. We might get bone dogs, which are a little dangerous. So we do have a source of leather, which is nice. The wildlife is less dangerous, and we have more weaker humanoids to deal with. Disadvantages: we're very far from a major city. The closest major city is probably the hub, and even then it doesn't have much in it. Unless we want to go into here, where there's acid rain. The way station is our nearby place to trade with, although way stations are fine. Holy Mines, what makes them holy? They're run by the Holy Empire, or whatever they're called. We are just outside of their patrol range, as far as I know, so I don't think they're actually going to harass us, so we can probably grow a hemp farm and be okay. So we'll see how that goes. We're probably going to get cotton and hemp, I imagine. Maybe. I don't know. Hemp is a lot better than cotton in general. We will get wheat straw growing, though. It won't grow very fast, but we can make bread with it. And we want to get cacti going. So, we won't be able to grow rice here, unfortunately. But let's get our tech set up here. Thanks for following, Orcatea? I have no idea how to pronounce that, but welcome to the flock. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for the resub there, Little Root. So, I would like to research. We have a few books that I bought, and we have a few wheat straw. I think I want to just research the wheat straw right away. Yeah. It'll take up 2 books and 2 wheat straw. Get that research right away. Dejin will do that, right? Yeah, Dejin's set up to the small research bench as the highest priority. So, let me just check the inventory of everyone. Wheat straw, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We need to have another 5 to be able to start our first wheat straw farm. In fact, I may as well just put that in there just because it's our only form of storage right now, and I don't want our people just carrying this crap around for no reason. All right. You're saying you're in the middle of the desert to avoid the loss, and it's just like Vegas to me. Yep. Okay. And also we bought, while I was in town, had a little bit of money. I bought a trader's wooden backpack that I will occasionally use just to be able to stack items. You can see you can stack trade goods in it. So I'm mostly just going to use that when I'm selling things to the way station or buying things to bring back, because I don't want to wear it all the time, because you do get some pretty serious penalties to combat skill when wearing it. So I've got Stubbs with it right now just because he runs fast and has high stealth, so he's a good runner for buying and selling. We've got about 5,000 bucks, and I think I might just have him go buy some more wheat straw right now. So we're going to turn off his jobs, and we're going to send him to the way station. We're probably going to escort him, though. Yeah, he can run pretty fast, which is good. And I would like to just preemptively build food storage. Actually, no, do we already have one going right there? Yeah, that's food storage, right? Yes, we do have food storage already building. Good. All right, how's Stubbs doing? He's fine. There's nothing near him. Thought I saw movement for a second out there. We're good. All I have to do is make this a settlement? Yeah, we need walls, that's for sure. We need walls and we need turrets reasonably soon. Are those hungry bandits? What are those? Those are hungry bandits. Now, they're not always going to attack. Sometimes they will just pass you by, depending on how hungry they are. They're going to be quite weak, but they're in such great numbers that they're dangerous. And way out there are more hungry bandits, and they're more hungry as well. Okay, he's still okay. We're good. So let's set up some priorities. Yeah, we're gonna need electricity, that's for sure. Actually, how many books do we have left? Like 2. We want to research small house so we can get to tech level 2. Small house will get us the storm house, yeah. Wouldn't mind just doing that ahead of time. Also, simple training dummies, though, is tempting. So what is our melee skill, everyone? Okay, only 2 people would be able to train with it, because it only gets you up to a skill of 5 until we've upgraded it more. Can we name the settlement New Vegas? Tempting. I also really want to get into basic weaponsmithing early, because we have such a good resource of iron that we could start making money just developing it early. And the earlier we're smithing weaponry, the earlier we're getting skill for it. And that'll pay off. So I think, you know what? Let's get basic weaponsmithing researched early. All right, Dejin is going to research that after Dejin's done with the wheat straw farming research. Name it Worse Vegas. Well, hopefully it'll be even better than it at one point. I really do need to keep an eye out, especially because visibility in that direction is really poor. If something comes right over the mountaintop, we don't have as much advance warning as when they come out from the desert like that. So we're going to have to really keep an eye out. Work in the morning, break a leg, preferably one attached to a bandit. Have a nice day. Night? Have a nice night. Yeah, I hope we don't break our own legs. That wouldn't be good. Although, so the way station we're going to here, it's got a 24/7 bar. Way stations, I think, never close any of their businesses, which is nice. It's got a trader place that has like some basic supplies and stuff, which is nice. It's got a bar, so we can hire people and we can buy food, which is really important. Oh, good. We got some building material there, so he's going to build that food storage for us. We need that. And it's also got... We got lucky on the final business on it, actually. It's got a little repair place for skeletons. Skeletons being what they call, like, robot people in this world. And I believe it's got body parts in there, like mechanical body parts, basically electronic prosthetics for if we lose a limb. So there's potentially some cool shit there. Food storage at Skinner's Rome Outpost done. Nice. Could you set up a watchtower? Yes. There is a very tall tower you can learn how to build. It's very good building because not only can you build a lot in it, because it's got like 10 floors or something. I think it's more like 6 floors. But it's so tall that when you build turrets on it, the height bonus of the turret gets you a lot of accuracy and damage. All right. I'm going to run right into here. Let's get some supplies. Okay, he's got a bunch of iron clubs because I sold those to him. Because one of the times I came over here for supplies, some bandits got killed by the way station guard. So I just looted them, took the clubs, sold them here for a little bit of money. We're actually going to be making clubs soon. Need to recruit the famous Beep. He is quite far away, but we will get him one day. So we do want some cotton so we can learn how to research and farm cotton. We're going to need 12 of it total. 2 of it to research, and then 10 of it to start the first cotton farm. We're going to want to start a hemp farm, but we don't have enough hemp on us yet. Basic furniture, no. Advanced outpost blueprints, we will get that eventually. Books we need more of. We do need cacti, because I want to start a cactus farm. That's going to be our main food source. It's going to be that and wheat straw. It looks like they're not selling any wheat straw right now, which is a real bummer. But the cactus is cheap, so we'll buy all 10 there. That cost us almost nothing. We only need 2 more, and we'll be able to both research it and also get a farm started. We do want to farm early, because we do have that one character. Who was it? Miu is a farmer. She was a farmer. She was like a slave farmer. So we can get a decent farm started up early. We have someone who can work the farm well. So cotton farming is 2 books. Okay, so we need 4 books to do both cotton and cactus. We're also going to need 2 books for that, 6 books for that. So that's 8 books, 12 books. We need 12 books for everything that I immediately care about. I wouldn't mind going up to 14 to get wind generation early. Fabric manufacturing would be nice. Only 1 book for that. Okay, so we're thinking like 15 books is what we need right now. It doesn't all need to be immediate. We do take a little while to get this research done. He's got 20 books. Now he's selling these at about 250 bucks each. So we can't buy all this right now. How much do I want to spend right now on this, and how much do we want to save for food? I'm going to go with 12. That's about half our money. And we're going to go hit up the bar and just make sure we're okay on food. How is everybody doing on food right now? We got some foul raw meat from something I killed at some point. Or no, I think it's like some body I picked. Had some foul meat, but hive people are allowed to eat that. They don't get sick from it. Either than that, we just have a little dried meat. That won't last long. We're basically out of food for most of our people. Possibly some thievery? Might have to. Bread is expensive for its nutrition, which is a real shame. We already have a sleeping bag, although more would be okay, but once we make our own fabric, we can just make beds, which are double as good. And that's renewable. They're not really selling anything I need too badly. I wouldn't mind buying... You know, we can make our own crossbow ammo pretty easily later. I do want to make crossbow ammo because Green needs it. He's a crossbow specialist. Food cubes are a good value for their nutrition, but it's very expensive as well. I'm going to buy 2 first aid kits and a food cube. And that's a lot of our money, and we're still traveling light. I think that's all we need right now. Stubbs is coming home. He's coming home with all these books. All right. I'm making sure he travels light so he can outrun anything that might see him. He's a fast runner. His strength is decent enough that he can carry a decent amount of stuff. Yeah, he's still weightless right now, so he's good. He's got sandals on, which helps with his athletics. Can you learn how to make alcohol? Yes, 3 different kinds. Oh, there we go. Right in the chat there. Yeah, sake, rum, and grog. Depends on what you're growing. Sake you make with rice. Ooh, those are beak things up there. Very dangerous. Although they drop a lot of leather and a lot of meat, which is pretty nice. But they would kick our ass, and they will eat your body while you're down. If they get close enough to aggro, we'll back off. I don't think they're going to, though. Once we have a wall with turrets, though, like crossbow turrets, we'll probably pick fights with them. I could out-repair a wall, probably. If they're attacking a gate, I could repair faster than they could hurt it. At least long enough. I could at least hold them off long enough to kill them with crossbows or do some serious damage. They'll teach you athletics quick. Yeah, running away from those fuckers, they hit hard. I've seen them take out like some pretty serious city guards before. That is a big gang right there. You see that? Hungry bandits? And those ones are real hungry. If they see Stubbs, they'll probably rob them because we got some food. Okay, the big things don't seem to be coming this way. Stubbs, how close are you to those bandits? Not too close. I do have quite good stealth skill with him. 55 is pretty solid with Stubbs. I don't think they'd notice me if I want to be really careful. You want a tip? Sure. All right, I am actually going to stealth there. I don't think they would see me anyway, but I'd really rather be safe than sorry. They're walking away so their back is turned, so that's a huge advantage. I don't like slowing down his way back, but what are you gonna do? Have Stubbs lay low and the rest of the gang engage, and have Stubbs flank. Flank what? The hungry bandits? We'd lose in a heartbeat. It's not exactly a tip. I mean, Stubbs is wearing a trader's backpack as well. He's not... One guy flanking isn't exactly going to do anything. Wheat straw farming done. Nice. Okay. Stubbs can pretty safely come back now. Or you could wait till they die. They won't last much longer. I don't know if they'll actually starve to death. I don't think they will. I've never seen it happen, at least. Are those wild bulls? We have some wild bulls over there. They're not super tough, but they could probably beat us up pretty bad right now. They can starve. That's interesting. Yeah, the wild bulls are herbivores, so I'm not really concerned about them, but I would like the meat and the leather at some point. Not the highest priority in the world, but let's keep that in mind for later. It's another reason why I kind of like this location. Don't ever mess with a herd of goats. All right, Stubbs is back. Here we go. Dump the books. There we go. You can put the cactus in there as well, or the cacti. And you can also put all the food in the food storage and give all of that to Hammett, who's our best medic right now. In fact, we have a lot of stuff to dump in here just because it's where our storage is until we have more proper storage, just so that we can stay more weightless. Okay, and Stubbs, set you back on your jobs so you can help with the labor. Okay, let's line up a little bit of technology. I'm just taking a quick overview. We're okay. Okay, no one's near us. A lot of groups over there. Are they fighting? I see blood. What are these two groups? Hungry Bandits and Hungry Bandits. Two groups of Hungry Bandits are fighting each other? Interesting. Yeah, they must be desperate. There's another group out there. More Hungry Bandits. Okay. Okay, basic weapon smithing's on its way. Sweet. Let's get... Sorry, just paranoid about that. Basic weapon grade. I do want to go up through that, but it's not the highest priority right now. Cooking, not yet. We don't even have a farm started. Let's just get a head start on small house then, because we're going to need that to get to higher tech levels anyway. So we'll just get that lined up after basic weapon smithing. And right now we're trying to build up some building materials, although the work on that is very slow, as you can see. Which is why I also wouldn't mind going into more industry, but we can't until we have the next level of tech. That's how we really speed up our industry. Right now, we're getting iron plates much faster than we're getting building material. And I believe that's just low labor. Yeah. Stubbs, do you even work at the iron mine at all? Yes. Are all three of you guys working that? Yeah. Honestly, we have too many people on this. Not enough people doing that. Sassarus, I'm going to switch you over. There you go. We need more people on building material, because that's going to be a problem. You can see their hunger at the bottom of the screen. Yes, I'm aware. That is where it is for our characters as well, in fact. And I know that people can get hungry. I just didn't know they could literally starve to death. I've never seen that happen. I know their stats are very much affected by how they're starving. In fact, that's something we've brought up on previous episodes. However, I didn't know they could literally starve to death. I've never seen that happen. They could turn towards us, and I'm a little bit concerned about that. I kind of want to send Stubbs out there just to pick the bones a bit and see what we can do. I do want a wall soon, too. Basic weaponsmithing. Beautiful. What is this going to cost? Power consumption. Okay. And iron plates. And I want this near the outside of a building. The reason for that, we can just put lights around there easily off the side of the building. You want lights next to your the place where you're crafting so that you don't get a big debuff at night for not being able to see properly. Takes a while for anything to legit starve to death. Yeah, you can be pretty lenient. Like, if your hunger gets, like, in the 80-ish range, you might start passing out, I find. But I've never seen actually someone starve to death. I know your people can. I'd be quite surprised if they couldn't. Okay, these are herbivores. I'll just let them pass through. Weaponsmith constructed. And are they still holding shit they don't need to be? Yes. I can just do that. I really hate that they're not smart enough to automatically put that away. Like, look at all this fucking raw iron that they're just holding on to. I guess they might gain a little bit of strength walking around with that unintentionally, but you know. All enemies, minus skeletons, I believe, can pass out and starve to death. Interesting. I do not believe all can, just because I have watched enemies who routinely, like the second their hunger goes to 299, it automatically keeps going back up to 300. I'm fairly sure there are enemies that are just programmed to never get hungry. Okay, those ones are actually really hungry and will attack us. Can you buy pets in Kenshi? Yes. Like farm animals. Small house research complete. Beautiful. Immediately just go for tech level 2 then. No reason not to. And we may as well get a head start on the storm house. This is just a much bigger house that we can fit a lot more in. And it's also got a roof. Maybe it's only humanoid enemies? No, they're humanoid enemies that I watched that couldn't get hungry. I don't remember which ones it was. It was some bandit group. I want to say it was... Red Sabers, maybe, but I'm not sure. And it was only one group of it. I'm fairly sure I've also seen enemies of the same type that did get hungry. So, maybe a glitch? I don't know. Guards and shopkeepers don't starve. That's true. I think most town folks don't starve. God, that's a good tea. Building materials so slow right now. Dust storm coming in. Okay, bandits demand running towards our outpost. Where are they? They're up there. Where are they? How dangerous are these guys? Because I'm not paying them. If I need to run, I'll run. Sometimes it's best to just abandon the village and let them fuck off. Let them rob it. There's nothing that they'll actually take. Wow, they got tech level 2 fast. Wind generator theory, yeah. May as well just get a head start on electricity then. Okay, here we go. Where are they? It's these guys. Yeah, they're running. Dust bandits. Small group. Yeah, that's not a big group. They're not hungry. They're not very well equipped. But how many are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many people do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, it's not totally equal. I'm sure more of them are better fighters than us. I'm willing to take a crack at this. Clonk them all silently. We have enough assassination skill to get away with it. We could hide just right over here if we really wanted to. Probably, especially because it's nighttime and there's a bit of a dust storm coming in. I actually want to try this fight. We need to get our toughness up. So everybody, no jobs, congregate. The idiots of you who are holding a bunch of shit you don't need to be holding can drop it. So you're not carrying a ridiculous amount of weight. Yeah, like this shit. Don't do that. You have some hemp on you. You can put that in our storage. Put what you can away at least. You're just carrying a bunch of fucking raw iron. Just drop it on the floor. There. Here they come. All right, and they're not going to immediately attack. They're gonna make demands, so I'm gonna back green off a little. There we go. And we'll start with ranged combat here. Attack unprovoked. Why are you running in? Do you have no ammo? Oh, he's out of ammo. Okay. Okay, well, doesn't matter. All right. They're all running over there? Okay, let's get a head start on beating the shit out of this guy then. Yeah, they're all just running straight in the house. They're not gonna find anything. What are they doing? They're not very smart. They're just letting us gang up on one of their guys. Sweet, hey, I'd like as much of a number advantage as I can get. Wow, this guy's defending shockingly well against my massive gang of people. There we go, now we're getting some cheap shots. What the fuck are they doing over there? Ransacking town, they're not doing a good job. They probably don't see you? I don't know. They're not very smart. This guy's doing astonishingly well against this gang of people, though. I gotta say. Props to him. I almost wonder if the AI's glitched out a little, because they're still doing dialogue as if they haven't attacked yet, and they're asking for a bribe. Oop, knocked him out. Take a sword immediately. Alright. They don't know where we are. What the fuck? Okay. Let's, oh, hey, Stubbs. You didn't even join in. So. Hey, Hammett. Start, you're already doing medic stuff? Good. Just healing us up. We did get hit a little. He may as well patch us up now. Master of Stealth. This is comical. All right, we're all patched up. Come out or we'll get upset. Hey, everybody, where's your buddy? Over there unconscious, bleeding out on the ground? What the fuck are they doing? This is incredible. We're right here. Move around for stealth. Oh, yeah, we should actually be doing some movement. Why not? Everybody's getting stealth for doing this because we're moving near a bunch of hostiles. We're probably actually going to get a lot of stealth skill on the lower stealth characters for this, because it's like 8 enemies? This is so goofy. I love it. They'll give up after a while. I love this game. This is so stupid. Wow, even our high stealth people are getting a lot of stealth for this. Welcome to Kenshi, everybody. Do you think maybe on their way out, they'll run right into us? Oh, the sun's coming up. Maybe they'll see us? Maybe? We're like a 10-second walk away from them. They're still at it. They will give up eventually. I'm a little worried about our hunger at this point. We only have so much food. In fact, we're basically out of food. Oh, they're starting to see us. Broad daylight. Let's get a little more distance. Okay, we're good. Is there anyone else around? No. Oh, they gave up. There they go. And that guy flat out died. Well, everybody back to work. Oh yeah, we gained a lot of stealth skill on that. Holy shit, our lowest stealth skill is like 42. That's really solid. That's enough that I can really safely just stealth in my base when bandits run by. That's enough that I'm not particularly worried. We got a few people at like in the 60s for stealth skill. They'd be good at like going into the village maybe. Although their thievery still didn't go up from that. Oh, hold on. There's a fight going on. Are those bandits that just tried to raid us, did they just run into a bunch of hungry bandits and now they're all fighting? Yep. The dust bandits just ran into a bunch of hungry bandits. Wind generator theory, beautiful. Cactus farming. Maybe get a head start on that. You know what? Yeah. Because we're probably going to go run, and do another shopping trip. Is that guy missing a leg? No, his leg is just really fucked up and he's on the ground. We might pick the bones of whoever's left over there. Make a shopping trip with whatever loot we get. Because their gear is probably not going to be very good. Maybe the dust bandits have 1 or 2 swords better than ours. All right, here we go. We can start making clubs and stuff. Actually, we don't have power generation yet. We got to actually make that. We need a windmill. What is that? Iron plates and some copper. That's easy. We can just get some copper nearby. Have Dejin prospect. You go outside? Sure, go outside. Nearest copper is this one. Right there. Small copper resource, which means it's pretty slow to work, but it's not far away. We only need 5 copper out of it. Highest labor skill is in the 60s. Yeah, we'll have Miu do it. Is that copper? Yeah. We just need 5 copper out of it. That's not bad. And the iron plates are easy. In the meantime, we're still trying to get all the building material for this stormhouse so that we can make the better science machine, the better research machine. We'll stealth Miu just because she's kind of far out there and I won't be able to keep tabs on it as well. How can they not see us in broad daylight? Stealth skill. Stealth skill works very strangely in this game. It's very suspect most of the time. You can, at a trading range. Oh, right, because Miu's the one up on the mountain, right? All right, got 2 of them there. Cactus farming research done. Nice. All right, let's go do another quick shopping trip with Stubbs. Oh, right, Stubbs is set to passive. I forgot about that, so that he'd run away from enemies and stuff. That's why I wasn't participating. If I had remembered, I would have made him participate, actually, because he is a decent fighter when he's not wearing the backpack. Okay, we're doing another shopping trip with him. He's got good athletics. In fact, it's also raising at a pretty good rate, too. Yeah, stealth, you can really cheese this game hard with stealth. Especially if you save scum really hard, but I think it's kind of a boring thing to do. Okay, we're still good. That's going well. Stubbs is fine. Here we go. Selling any more cacti? You are, and you're selling wheat straw. Okay. Dejin's down? Oh, Dejin's okay. Just an old leg injury. Dejin's laying down because there's no other tasks. Okay. That's fine.